most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schroep, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
We're the
therapist.
most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today, we're going to present to you 7 great stretches for a stiff or tight back. This is the type of thing, Brad. A couple weeks ago, I tweaked my back.
Yes.
And it's a great thing when that happens because I become smarter at how to treat it. Because I do things and try it and they go, oh, that feels really good.
Right.
My patients should try this.
You get to taste your own medicine.
That's right. It's a bitter pill sometimes. By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. And yes, sir, yes, ma'am, you'll want to join us on our social media channels and on bobandbrad.com because you go to the giveaway section, we're always giving something away.
Yes.
And we're starting tomorrow. This is a Saturday video. The new giveaway starts tomorrow. It's going to be the mattress, right?
There you
Sleep
go.
Ovation mattress.
Why, Bob? Why?
All right. So you can also see it on Bob Brad on Facebook. And if you want a shorter version of us, go to like Instagram or Twitter. We got short versions of our videos.
Right. Then you don't have to listen to us babble on.
That's right.
So,
all right. Number 1, Brad, that I really found helpful. I really like this one. I went up to my staircase.
I was wondering why we got the staircase.
And I grabbed both sides of the railings. Now, I was a lot higher. I was up like this.
Yeah, this is obviously a sample staircase.
Right, and you're going to kind of show on that stool how it can be higher.
But you show first.
But I would lean forward like this. So I was stretching the hip flexors. I was also stretching the back a little bit.
Yep.
And then when I got into this position, I went to, that was number 1. I just stretched it a little bit this way and a little bit this way.
How long did you hold that for?
30 seconds. It wasn't much, you know. And then I started just working this way. I started doing side bends and getting that quadratus lumborum.
So that's a big muscle in your low back on each side. You have it. So when you go,
and I could definitely tell that it affected the one side.
Sure.
You know, that I mean, I think it was the muscle that I was having a little bit of trouble with because it felt so good to stretch it on that side, you know, hurt so good to that type of thing. And then I went to the other side. Now, depending on your rails, you might even, I have stairs that go up this way and then there's the upstairs. So I could grab onto the rail like this and really
a power stretch.
Yeah, it was really fantastic. It really worked out good.
So that's the key though. When he was doing the stretch, it felt like a good stretch. It didn't create pain. If it does create pain, you need to do one of the other ones that we're going to show.
This actually is a great stretch for spinal stenosis and probably even a little bit of spondy maybe. Well, you do like this one for spondy.
Right.
But for spinal stenosis, this is a great series to go through is to stretch it this way, do this, and then number 3 is actually do rotations while you're in this position. Keeping good posture, but doing a rotation with the right leg forward and doing rotations with the left leg forward.
And you're not going to rotate real hard. You're not going to pull hard. These are gentle stretches.
Do you want to show again, Brad, or show how that? That's about how high I was.
Yeah, and this is what I do. It's for my low back, and I do believe this is working my SI joint a little bit. You can give some rotation on that. And again, the only reason you're going to do this, like when I do this, even right now, this feels really good. So this is a stretch I do commonly. When I do have pain in that right hip and low back, I'll do this, and it immediately makes it feel better. And I'll do some of this pressure on, pressure off. Sometimes I'll just hold it and I just listen to my body. No more than 30 seconds, although you could if you wanted to.
And I think what he's doing in part there too is probably opening the foramen a little bit.
Sure,
the holes where the nerves come out.
So that's related to stenosis.
Right. All right, number 4, we got to hit the mid back too, Brad. So those are all kind of low back. So for the mid back, you're going to go ahead and we love the ball in the chair, don't we, Brad?
Oh yeah. One reason it works really well, and the other reason is, you know, everyone can afford one.
Right. So you just get a ball from the big ball store, a big bulk store. What do you call it?
Or from the neighborhood park.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
The kids forgot it there.
That's right. So what's nice about this is you can put it on different levels.
So he's talking about levels of the spine, lumbar, thoracic.
So you go ahead and like this, and with good posture, and you're gonna just lean back like this, and I call it the hallelujah stretch quite
Yeah.
often. You can do
Mm,
hallelujah, or you can put your hands behind your neck and just give a good stretch like this. This is a great stretch to do throughout the day.
sure.
You can do it every hour if you want, especially if you have to sit a lot at the desk.
Right.
But
Right.
now I just moved it down a little bit lower, hit a
Yeah.
different spot, and I don't usually like the low back for this one. I
Yeah.
tend to like to stick with the mid back or
Yeah.
upper mid
Yeah.
back with this. So especially as long as you don't run out of chair here.
Right. And you're only going to spend a couple minutes doing this.
Yeah,
It's not
this is
like
not
it's not a
a
10
long
or
term
15 minute
stretch.
stretch.
No.
Yeah.
All right, number 5. I'm going to go ahead and show this one, Brad.
You
Prone extensions.
you're going to do it?
Yep, I'm going to do it.
Good. Now, like we're doing here, you're not going to do this on a hard floor, although you could. It's a little uncomfortable. It's nice to do it on carpeted floor, or if you happen to have a handy dandy mat,
Or if you could do these in bed, so
you
to some
can.
extent.
Yeah.
So these are prone extensions. Have shown these many times. Usually start off, you may even just start relaxed a little bit like this and maybe even up on your elbows. But eventually you're going to work to the point where you put your hands underneath your shoulders. You're keeping your pelvis down and you're working on extending your back.
Look at this. He's really got good lumbar extension. His range of motion right in here, that curve is really good, particularly for his age, because he is old.
What you're going to find out
He's
with
almost 60, you know that?
yeah, I am. I'm pushing I'm on the banana peel in the
I'm just
grave.
kidding. That
So,
he's young. He's young.
so we're gonna go ahead when you're gonna see with a lot of people, if they don't have the mobility, the pelvis wants to come up like this.
Right, right.
So you want to work in the range that it's gonna allow you. If you can only go up this high and then it starts to come off, just work this high. But eventually you want to get to this point.
You may start up on your forearms,
Yep.
particularly if you're older and you haven't done this ever. I feel Bob's so flexible, but I've seen people that cannot even start.
Right. They're like this.
Right.
There's and that's very typical because that's not an area that you normally stretch into that
Right.
direction.
Yeah.
So. All right, number 6. This is a one that anybody can do pretty much.
Mhm.
This is one again you can do in bed. You're going to lay down. You're going to bring your knees together like this, and you got them bent, and you're going to do the windshield wipers, is what Brad calls them.
Well, it's just because everyone knows a windshield wiper goes back and forth, and
Yep.
that's the way my mind works.
Yeah, that's not easy bind.
Yeah,
But
it's an issue.
but eventually, what you're going to do is actually give it a bit of a
Yeah.
stretch.
And look at the hip. His hip comes over, so that's what's stretching the back
And I'm keeping the shoulders down.
right there.
And now we're stretching the back. You can also hook that leg underneath
Yep.
the leg like this and bring it over like
here.
this. Real gentle on this one. I
Mhm.
mean, this is one that you want to be very careful if you have a disc problem.
Right.
You may try this, but only try it to the direction of where the pain is at. So if your pain is going down this leg, you could try this,
Right.
but very, very gentle.
And
I'll
only
show the
proceed
opposite way.
if it makes the leg feel better, you're good. If it makes it worse, then skip it.
So again, here I'm stretching the opposite direction here.
See,
So
he's got this shoulder flat. He's relaxed. And actually, with all these stretches, you want to relax and breathe. Good relaxed breathing. That he's got really good hip rotation. Your spine is. I'm so jealous, Bob. If I had a spine as limber as yours, I would be feeling good.
yeah, we all got our strengths and weaknesses, Brad. So the final one, we're going to show a couple different ways to do this. But this is actually how I do this, Brad.
Mhm.
I lay down in the morning and I put it up on the rail like this.
Yep.
And I put this one down and I'll move closer to the rail
Yep.
and I'll just stretch the hamstring this way. It's very relaxing. It's almost meditative.
Yep.
I can think about the day and
Notice his knee is straight. That's when you isolate the hamstring. If you do this and your knee is flexed or bent, it won't be as effective.
you want to show it on the chair, Brad?
Oh,
how
sure.
you do it?
Yep.
But Brad still keeps good posture while he's doing this.
Did you call me Brett again?
I didn't call you Brad again. No, I said Brad.
Well, okay then. I was just
You've
curious.
got to think about
I
that.
haven't called me bread when I was a kid. It's not nice.
Who
Okay,
called you bread? I want to know who called you bread.
I'm not gonna tell. Okay, hamstrings. I need a stool about this tall, and you need the knees straight and the back is straight. And actually, because here I can bend over, and people, think they're stretching the hamstrings like this, but you're really not. If I
Yeah,
go
if you do it like that, you're toast.
coming back,
Hey, coming back, yeah.
straighten the knee there, straighten the back, and then I'm already feeling a good isolated stretch there. Now, some people that if you're really tight in the hamstrings, you may go to a step that this high,
Right.
and it's going to give you a good hamstring stretch. But again, the knee straight and the back is straight,
Yep,
and
he's not
relax. And,
rounding out his
yeah,
back. Yep, exactly.
yeah.
He's keeping everything nice and straight.
And in
So
a stairway, it's really nice. You got a handrail to hold on to. A normal staircase in most houses, you'll have higher steps
I
there
think
that you
they're a
can.
fantastic way to stretch.
Oh yeah,
I know we did a
yep.
video on that.
Matter of fact, if I ever had a house or built a house, I would build the staircase with stretching in mind.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They really do come in handy. But we're getting to that age now where we're gonna have a house that doesn't have any
I don't want
stairs.
to think about that for
So,
another
all
20 years, Bob.
right.
All right.
Remember, Brad and I are not just pretty.
We're pretty ugly.
No, we're pretty handy.
Oh, that's
We're
right.
pretty helpful. So
That's right.
gotta
I
make
forgot.
sure you subscribe to that channel. Thanks for watching.